Hello everyone, Xiao here, and today I am stopped up. But more importantly today, we have this. And if you recognize this name, you know it's going to be good. So this was a $10 purchase from my local Goodwill, and inside this case is probably one of my better finds at this Goodwill. If I can get it open, that'd be great. As this is an entire camcorder set for a full-size VHS tape. Now, granted, the two batteries included are most likely absolutely kaput, which is fine, and the mic thing has more or less disintegrated, but that's okay, because I got a full set pretty much for $10. Let's get into it. So this is pretty much everything in the set. In here is external AV equipment cables. So we have an RF modulator as well as a composite cable in this bunch. We do have a battery charger as well as basically a DC power combo piece here. So I can charge the batteries with this charger, or I can plug this adapter in here and plug straight into power with the camera. I did end up getting a separate special battery pack. I believe this is 10 watt hour, or not 10, sorry, about 13-ish watt hours if I'm not mistaken. I'm just kind of estimating on the spot, but you know, still decently sized batteries. But they are so old that I would imagine they have no power left in them. Like no capacity at all, no battery health at all. It does use VHS HQ, which, granted, I did not do much research for this, so I don't really know everything about these numbers and words. But this is a Zenith VM-7050. And apparently this handle turns, which is weird, but whatever. I definitely still need to do the cleaning of this item, but I really was excited to pick this up, which is why I'm showing it off. Yeah, let's get into more details soon. So this is going to be kind of the setup of how I do this with it, do anything with this camera. So first of all, this camera does not really do anything unless there's a VHS tape in here. So you can't just view through the viewfinder and look at whatever you're looking at. You have to be either recording something or playing a tape. So I do have this VHS tape of Harvey, which is some movie, and I taped over the little notch here. So it does let me record to the tape in the sense that it will output video through this output or through here. Now this output, and this whole camera is powered through DC power. I do not use the batteries right now. This video cable goes to this retro scaler, which goes to a capture card right now, which goes to my iPad. And so then if I go ahead and press record here, you'll see in here, the two-tone color right there is actually my blanket and the wall. It is black and white viewfinder. But if I go back to my iPad, you'll see this. Now it does look really crappy here, and that is because of the, I don't really know why, but I've noticed it looks really bad when I'm either too close to something or the light is really weird. And the lighting situation in my dorm room is really funky, which explains why it's doing this. So in the video clip that you're about to see, you'll kind of see me messing around until I finally do get it close to correct near the end. So here is that clip. So here is a direct capture from the VHS's video output. So this is before it actually goes to the VHS tape. This is when it is recording, and this is the output. And as you can see, the colors do look a little weird with the weird banding around the left and the top with the green and the purple. However, when I do zoom out, it does seem to be a lot better, and then it gets really bad over here. And I believe it gets really bad over here because of this lamp right here. But overall, it does look fun, and I believe outside it will probably look a lot better if I can get the settings adjusted correctly. But that's pretty much how I've been messing around with it. So overall, that is more or less my Zenith VM-7050. I did try to get direct footage of what it looks like when playing back a recorded clip to a VHS tape. And the camera is writing to this tape, but it's not then playing it back correctly. And I think it has to do with the tape itself. Because if you see here, it's not wound perfectly. And the other VHS tape that I do own, which I don't want to overwrite, does play back correctly. However, this, even the portions that aren't overridden, don't play back correctly either perfectly. So I think it has something to do with the tape. It might not be, I don't know. But overall, that doesn't matter to me because once again, the only reason I put a tape in here that is able to be written over is so I can get the direct capture out of the AV out port. Overall, this has been a blast to mess around with, and I, as you can tell from this channel, I do like this older vintage technology. And yes, I am the stereotypical Gen Z child or whatever that is obsessed with old stuff. I'm, as you might say, a Gen Z that would collect vinyls, except I don't really care for vinyls, but similarly to that type of situation. But I really do hope you enjoyed these videos that I've been making, and you will see this in the October recap of acquisitions. I just wanted this to have its own separate video. Oh well, that glare is just gonna stay there. I just wanted this to have its own separate video because I like this thing so much more. I feel like it's a big enough item, big enough video that I can make its own little thing. But yeah, definitely like and subscribe if this is what you want to see. And please comment down below any feedback, negative or positive, doesn't matter to me. Any feedback that guides me in the direction of where I should go is greatly appreciated. Once again, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.